Hello, it is I, Steel Cat, and welcome to another stream in Alpha Recrafted. That's right, playing some Alpha Recrafted today. Very cool, and Pikachu is here, as always. Method is here. There's new content that... What? What? What are you typing, Method? I don't understand. Anyway. I'm a little sleepy this morning, guys. Hold on, where is it? There I am. That's me. Top right corner. My brain still hasn't woken up yet. Still waiting for it to happen, you know. It says, you hope I get sky blocked? Okay, why? I have no idea what you typed. Or like, there's new content and then something about NeoCities. Are you like angry? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. Anywho, I'm just sipping my tea here. Quick shout out to the top left, the Patreon players, my dudes. Thank you, my fellas. I'm sleep deprived. I worked for 2 hours overtime. Okay. Stay alive, man. Stay alive. I made a rebalancing thing in Imp Plus. Very cool. Made scrolls more useful. Very cool. Very cool. The game is almost good, guys. It's almost good. Hold on, I need to move this down to like in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So that way when I do this, it all disappears at once. Okay, perfect. All right. Cool, that'll work. All right. So yeah. Wow, my brain. Let's just get started, guys. Let's just do this, and we'll find ourselves along the way. How about that? I'm gonna turn the music down. Let's see what's an appropriate volume. Like right there. It's probably good. And then let's move the chat where it goes. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Alright, we're gonna start today. In... Excuse me. Wow. We're gonna start today. I think I'm gonna wake up. I woke up early this morning, so you'd think I'd be more awake by now. But apparently not. I woke up at like 5:30 without even trying, which is a rare thing for me. I wish it wasn't, but it is. And it's 8:19 right now. I still feel like I could just eepy. Okay, we back in the mines. Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Look at that. Wow. Let me explain what's going on down here. This is where I've been mining specifically to get a ridiculous amount of diamonds so I can continue work on the project up above. Because I got tired of using iron pickaxes. It's slow and lame. So, yes, I will make a floating world. Don't worry. Just read the description of the video, please. So for the time being, I have consigned myself to... There's the stair that leads back to relatively the surface. Anywho, I've consigned myself to this mine for... until I get basically a whole row of diamonds or something. I don't know how many diamonds I'm really going for, but this is what I'm at right now. Pretty good amount of diamonds. Alright, here, look at that. Shiny, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Look at all that. Almost 2.5 stacks. Almost. But yeah, I've just locked myself in the mine, basically. For weeks. And it continues. And I got so bored of being down here. Oh, look at all this. Just look at... Every one of these furnaces has a full stack of coal. There's more coal over here. I'm going to put more furnaces with more coal. Because why not? Look at all these iron ingots, iron ore, gold ore. There's lots of diamantes indeed. Put that away. See, I got a bunch of crap over here too. Obviously. Of course I would. Let's see. Of course, the cobblestone just keep... I've been throwing a lot of it away. Like, if I find lava and I have a bunch of cobblestone, I just like, chuck, 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 chuck. Like, screw this cobblestone. I'm sick of freaking cobblestone, man. Yeah, I got so bored being down here that I decided to start, like, making these for lighting. Because, like, you know what? If I'm going to be stuck down here for weeks on end, I may as well make it look nice, you know? Started placing some grass, as you can see. Maybe we'll get some pigs down here so I can get more pork chops if I need them. And I do, on occasion, need pork chops. From time to time. I'm gonna run out of flint and steel. I know what's gonna happen. Oh well. There's no going back now. Boom. 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 And it really just is this long hallway. Long hallway. This flint and steel cap. Yes. Getting grapes spaced. Oh, that grapes are good. And I put them up high like this, so that way if I happen to walk against the wall, because I'm lazy, I don't burn myself. If you put them right here, yeah, I'll get burned. But this way I don't get burned. I will get burned if I do this. I think, right? No, apparently not. That's interesting, because if they're at this level, I do get burned by doing this. Or if they're at this level, I don't get burned by doing this. Huh. That's interesting. It's a little quirk of the craft, you know? I'm gonna run out of flint and steel. This will also help. This fire thing will also help, because as this hallway gets longer and longer, eventually this hallway will be so long that I won't be able to tell which way is back. And I'll need some indication. And this will give that to me. And here we go. The superior version of Pig Step, guys. Here it is. Pig Step if it was actually kind of good. Oh, yep, that's the end of my flint and steel. No further may I go. Alright, so where have I not mined yet? I haven't mined there. I have mined there. Okay, so I still need to mine, like, right here. Okay, cool. Let me just put a little marker for it. Right there. I think I've mined all the way to the end going in, on that side. Yeah, well almost. I haven't mined this little part here. There's like a cave back there somewhere. Wasn't a whole lot to explore, but there was a cave. Anywho, I'm gonna mine a little. What? No, that's the block. I was like, is there a dude here? No, it's just a block. It's just the block that I placed 5 seconds ago. Something I would remember if my brain were like fully functional or whatever. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna do a little mining. Just hang out, see who stops by this morning. And then probably once I'll just probably mine this one wing here, and then we'll get back to the main goal of this stream. Excuse me. Which is to check out the new world type in Alpha Recrafted, and possibly suffer greatly as a result. Thank you, Method, for making this wonderful mod. I need to use my allergy nasal spray today. My wife and I were supposed to go to on a hike today. That was our plan, but of course, because it's spring in Alabama, it was gorgeous, beautiful weather the entire week, Monday through Friday while I was at work. And then today, Saturday, all of a sudden, it's like, I mean, it's still nice out, but it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain all over. Our parade's gonna be thunderstorms everywhere. We're gonna get destroyed. I mean, it probably won't be that bad. We probably could go hiking. I mean, maybe we will. I don't know, but I also don't want to get struck by lightning. So I hear a slime. Yeah, there's a slime chunk around here. Alright, cool. Nothing much to see there. Light level. I'm weird about light levels. Like if anything falls below 6, I gotta... Like, why? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to not add any more spawn points for the hostile mobs, I guess. That it really matters. Hi, little dudes. What's going on, little dudes? Hey. Hey. Hold on. Where are they? Beautiful. They're just gonna push me like all the way out of this hallway if I let them. Will push me all the way to the end. Anywho. Hey, hey, buddy, 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 buddy. Oops, too fast. Just leave that one there. Just a moment. Adjusting here. Alright. Keep count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I got off on that one. Did I mess up my count? Or did I mess up my count last time? Hold on. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I messed up my count last time somewhere. Okay. I do remember messing up my count last time I was mining down here. Don't remember where it was. Must have been over there. So, good news for this stream is I got a long list of things to talk about. I run out of things to say, which I already am running out of things to say. What are you going to say about mining, you know? Not a whole lot going on here. Not a whole lot happening. Other than sipping my tea. And enjoying this music and the good vibes. Because I think I messed up my count. Because this shouldn't be here. This should be one block further right there. So yeah, I think I messed up my count. Right here on camera. Live on stream, you have witnessed the inability of a YouTuber to to count correctly. And this is what has become of the American education system, guys. Okay? This is why we need education reform. All right, because I can't count. That's why. I should be able to count. I can't. It's a genuine tragedy, you know? No, there's just one piece right there. It is spring in Alabama for sure at this point. Flowers are coming out. Weather's warming up. And the allergies. Oh, the allergies. The allergies are here, my dudes. Allergies are here and they are real. Also, I've been doing this lately. I've been like digging up like this. I don't know if that really does anything for me. In theory, it could give me more, you know, more potential things to find. Could that include diamonds? Maybe. Just trying to be ever so slightly more efficient, you know. It's the whole point of this mining method, is to be very, very efficient. Is this song? Is it the same music track? Yeah. No. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, this song is kind of low energy. I don't dislike it, but it's almost too backgroundy. I don't know. He's back. He's back. I've been talking to myself this whole time, I think. I've been saying so many things to myself. Basically missed the whole stream. Just kidding, I didn't say that much. I'm just mining this one wing here, and then we're gonna go play around in the floating world. Mostly I'm just waiting for Soybean to get here. I think Soybean's on his bicycle right now. Floating went right after we finished mining this one hallway. I know we need floating right now. I know. You have zero patience. I know. I was sent into your life to teach you patience method. Okay. You will cancel re-release. Thank heavens. Oh, is that where I messed up the count? Oh, I see where I messed up the count. Okay. Oh, that's lame. Wow, I just destroyed my spoon for no reason. Dang it. But yeah, once we get to the floating worlds, we're gonna be having a good time here. We're just kind of getting a slow start today, just kind of easing into it, you know, shallow into the pool kind of stuff here. There's a mourning dove outside the door, outside the window. Window that is behind me in my office. The famous behind me window that everybody knows about. There's a lot of coal here. I always go for the coal. I always go for basically everything. Except for redstone. Because redstone, it's too easy to get just stupid, ridiculous amounts of it and never have enough to never be able to store it. Because it... Honestly, I think it's kind of a weird... kind of a bad balance, in my opinion, in old Minecraft. With how much redstone you get compared to everything else. Like, on a typical playthrough, you're going to have... I guess it's not so much like... It's not how much ore is in the world. Again, it's just how... You get the redstone ore, and you get like 3 of them, you know? Like with every... Like here, see how many this is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at all that. Look at all that. See how many this is. 4 again. It's a 4 every time, but I just never bothered to notice. You didn't really miss anything. I'm just chilling in the mines and talking to myself a little bit. If you want to hear me talk to myself about nothing, you can later, but you don't have to. But we're almost done with this little bit of mining, and then we're going to go to the floating world. I do not refuse to go to the floating worlds, okay? I'm just taking my sweet time getting there, okay? We're taking the scenic route, okay? We're back in the mines. Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. There will be skyblock. Oh my gosh, just give me a moment, bro. Read the description of it. Nobody reads the description anymore, do they? The illiterate children of the internet. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going back. All the way back to the start of the mines. The impatient, illiterate children of the modern internet. Unbelievable. Nobody reads the install guide. Method giving misinformation. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to my dude. Soybean 56. I've kept my birthday a closely guarded secret. We all know it's in the spring. It could have already happened, for all you know. But it's sometime between March, April, May. That's all you need to know. It's in the spring. So basically, I'm effectively 30 for the purposes of all future streams. So, hey guys, I'm 30 now, I guess. Based. Alright, so I have to sing happy birthday now, right? No, I'm not gonna torture you like that. Look at this, I have no room to... I don't really care if I have room to put any of this crap, because we're not staying here anyway. We're kind of done here. For now. I just refill some of these furnaces, I guess. Cool, I refilled the furnaces. Awesome. Amazing. Okay. Coal block. Cool. Alright, this fire striker is pretty much done for. Anyhow, am I the only one who thinks that redstone is unbalanced because redstone ore gives you 4 redstone and you always end up with more redstone dust than you're ever gonna use? Is this just me? Anywho. Alright. We're getting out of this joint that place is depressing. With age comes wisdom. I can also barely walk, but that's because my back hurts. I hurt my back again this week. Like, not like any serious injury, but like, you know, I had one of the spasms, the glorious spasms. I'm not even 30 yet, or am I 30? Am I 30 yet? I don't know if I'm 30, guys. But basically, before I would even turn 30, I was already having back issues because of my moving job, basically. That's because you fell out of a tree. I was sleep deprived as hell last night. Time to break the tool balancing based. Yeah, losing weight does help. Oddly, I find that while I'm losing weight, my back seems to start hurting. But I think in the long run, it's gonna be for the beneficial. It's like while the change is happening, my back's like, what's going on? Also, I gained weight last week. Not much, like less than a pound, but still kind of annoying. And of course, you never really know, because when it comes to changes that small, like it can be as simple as like, you know, last week you had less pee in your bladder, you know. You don't know. Yeah, I wasn't as good this past week. A lot of things went wrong this past week that I could talk about, but for now, we're gonna create a world. I mean, floaty, floatlands, floaty floatlands. Let's go. I lost 10 pounds this week. This week I'm gaining it all back today. You say you lost 10 pounds this week? Are you crazy? Are you serious? That can't be true. Also, how the hell would you do that? Did you just like not eat the entire week? Nice, real soda. Let's go. World seed. We'll just leave it blank for a random seed. World options. Survival mode. Generator is going to be floating. Normal theme. Winter, hell, paradise. What? I think I never really messed around with the themes. Like, those could be fun. Like, paradise world could be fun. I could make it a paradise world just so we don't get destroyed. I mean, no, it's a floaty land. Could I make it a paradise? Or would that just be too cheap? Wait, nothing but salad and eggs the entire week. Black coffee, no sugar. This floating generator is actually from the recently. I should try that. I should just like eat literally nothing but eggs for a week. I can go to Walmart and buy like 60 eggs for 10 bucks. Black coffee, no sugar. Make it paradise. Yeah, I think it'll be nice to be paradise. This floating generator is from there was a leak recently of some code. So we're gonna a floating paradise world done. Floating floatlands. We're gonna do this, my fellas, in 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, hold on. Let me change the music. The music is just way too. I need something. Actually, the music isn't that long. It'll be fine. Okay, fine. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sorry, I'm over here overthinking things. Drank no beer all week. That does help. I was doing fine until... Was it Wednesday that everything fell apart? Yes, Wednesday. Because Wednesday is one of my intermittent fasting days, so I don't eat like all day. But then, somebody brought donuts in the... Oh, look at me. Look, here we are. Skyblock, let's go. Let's go, my dudes. Hey, everybody, welcome to... It is... Hello, it is I, Steel Cat, and today in Minecraft we're playing Skyblock. We're playing Skyblock today, my dudes. Skyblock Survival Extreme. There are lighting glitches behind me. I'm just gonna ignore those. Look at this beautiful world, everybody. Yeah. You know, I seriously need to try that. Like, literally just nothing but eggs and vegetables, basically. Alright, what do we got? Get Skyblocks, new splash. Yes, based. It's a good spawn, that's true. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, I have not played a lot of Skyblock. So, there's a possibility that I will mess up this this generator. But for now, we're just gonna hit the tree. Okay, that's how everything begins. You hit the tree. Okay. Okay. And I do not want to lose any of this sapling. I might want this sapling. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try not to mess this up. I'm gonna be very careful. Here, I'm gonna like dig. Start by digging. My first goal is to like expand my land here. Just a little bit, if I can. Okay, so my land is... I can dig 2 blocks deep, it looks like. There is bedrock beneath me. Amazing. Okay. I forgot. Of course there's bedrock. Yeah, it has to generate some somewhere. Okay. So we took all this. This gives me some dirt to work with. I'm going to place the dirt. Just trying to... increase the surface area of my place here. That's all I'm trying to do. Just increase the surface area. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And technically speaking, I don't even have to mess with this. I could literally just use the wood, make planks, and I could probably bridge over there and just be free. This is like semi-skyblock. It's not like hard sky, like real total skyblock. I could cheese this if I wanted to. And I think I probably do want to, because I don't want to be sitting here playing skyblock right now. Yeah, I'm not too far from home. It is done, but it's kind of cool. Yeah. Welcome, Kentucky Caveman, to this game. Oh, look at that. This is not Skyblock. Okay, this is the floating world type. And if you happen to... if your spawn point happens to be where there's no land, it generates this, so you have somewhere to be. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and finish breaking the tree here. Yeah, I don't have to do this for too long. I should be able to just take my wood and leave, you know? In theory. Although I've noticed that, at least in the caves where I've been hanging out lately, the trees don't always drop their saplings the way they're supposed to. Boy, am I glad for shift clicking. Or not shift clicking, for sneaking. That's what I'm trying to say. Sneaking. It's a wonderful feature. Alright. Isn't it kind of messed up that in traditional Skyblock, this is the sum total of all the dirt you ever get to have? I'm reading chat here. Oh dear. I'm still safe. It just doesn't look safe. Oh no, no, I lost a block of dirt. No. No. I hate losing a block of dirt in Skyblock. Don't you? I haven't even played much Skyblock, and I know that's gotta be the most painful thing ever. Wait a minute. Guys, I just realized that like this is like 5 feet from me. I don't even gotta hang out here. I can just do this. I can almost reach that. Okay, I can literally reach that. Okay, look. Alright, I'm out. We did it. We beat Skyblock. Yay. I beat Skyblock. I beat Skyblock. Woo! We did it. Amazing. Alright, let's go. Go explore this beautiful world. A beautiful world. We're not sheep. Bye. He survived. He survived. The sheep survived. Best Skyblock series ever. I know. I know. All the way from episode 1 to episode 1, dude. I was there for the whole thing. Alright. Yeah, it's a beautiful world. What do I do in a world like this? I guess I need to make a base, right? There's no nighttime, though, so, like, what am I supposed to do? There's no mobs. Maybe I should have made it a normal world. I don't know. I suppose I could go into the metadata and just change it. Make it a normal world. There's really no stopping me at all. Ooh, there's a desert over here. Let's go check it out. What if you made like a floating desert world? That would just be chaos. If you're thinking Alpha Recrafted world, changing the world type to this, and new chunks I can get floating islands. Alpha Recrafted poly world. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. That is some nice looking terrain. I'm gonna head over that direction. Yeah, that looks nice. Ooh, is this Sonic CD music I hear? I think it is. That's the good stuff. It's a little bit choppy in the frame rate, but it's doing pretty alright. Let's look at the... I mean, the game FPS is really high. It's just on my screen, so that's all I really mean. And sometimes that just comes down to I'm recording, so. There's a cool spot. Look at that cave over there. Yeah, just clay gen right here. That's a good question. Lava. Oh, cheap, 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 cheap. Okay. 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 The animals just... They just go over the edge. It's like they don't even know. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright. It's a nice desert area. I'm intrigued by this cave over here. Well, not really a cave, but it's like a... You know, that. Like, I can make my little base in there. Hold on. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make my little base in there. Method says the sheep is me. You're a spirit animal. Yeah, what's the seed? Let's see. There's the seed, fellas, if you want it. I'm gonna leave it up on screen for a moment so you can copy it if you want it. This is glorious. This is supposed to be like a lo-fi remix, but I'm pretty sure this is just the original song. from Sonic CD. Oh, I almost got jittered. Almost got jittered to death. I'm gonna go to my house. My house is gonna have a beautiful view. This is pure vibes, I know. Totes vibes. I think this is the corner over here that I'm looking for. Yeah, this is it right here. So I just gotta, like, carefully make my way down without falling stuff. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna leave my seed on screen. Now's your last chance to screenshot it or something if you want it. Otherwise, you have to come back later and try to find it. I'll give everybody about 30 more seconds if they want it. So my wife drew this picture of Pikachu, and that picture is on my wall now. It's the cutest Pikachu drawing I've ever seen. It's a little bit derpy, but very cute. I do like Pikachu, as you probably know. Okay, the seed is going away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We are now going to do things in this world. In fact, look at this. Look at this view. Like, imagine this is your house, and just like, boom, there's your view. Look at that. All right. I'm actually gonna build a house on this area. And like, I think I'll just have like a little elevator up here that goes to the surface. Like, this could be a water elevator or something. So what I need to do is I need to get started with actually crafting things and stuff. Make some sticks. I can't believe I'm making sticks, guys. Unbelievable. Wood tools. Wood tools? What the heck is a wood tool? Alright. Real Minecraft players play InfDev Plus, and they don't even mess around with wood tools. Okay. Alright, look at that. We don't even need this thing anymore. Wad tools, yes. The wad. The wadding tools. Okay, so I guess I gotta think about. I guess I could just push this back all the way, because this will be like the back wall of my house, basically. I'm gonna build a house, and this will be the back wall. I guess I'll make some more wooden tools. Not wooden tools, I mean stone tools, because wad tools are for losers. Look at that. I'll even make a pick, an axe, I mean. I already have a pickaxe, an axe, there we go. I have no need for a sword because there's no nighttime. Because I played this in easy noob mode. Like a noob. Like a total noob. Because I'm a total noob. I think I'll make a ladder for now, but I'll make it a water elevator later. When I have the time and the resources to do so. For now, I'm just gonna make a ladder. Hold on, I need sticks. Yeah, what the heck kind of music is this? Alright, we're skipping this. This sounds weird. I don't know how I feel about this music, but I'm gonna let it play for a minute just to find out how I feel about it. I don't know if this is the vibe I'm going for, you know. I'm gonna need some torches here soon. There we go, look at that. Look at that. I have a way in and out of my house without having to almost get myself killed. Perfect. And it's going like this and out like that. This is my house. This is my boys. My boys. Alright. Put that over there, I guess. This is where I live, guys. Slop crap. Mention the mob farm I can make. That's true because it's always daytime and there's not like a ton of. I mean, there are plenty of caves, but it's not like they're not as expansive as they are the regular. Yeah, the ladder gaps were removed. That's not wholesome. That's not wholesome Chungus vibes. This is no longer Vibecraft. Okay, what the heck, Method? You have literally ruined Notch's perfect, pure, unadulterated vision. Okay? As pure as nature itself, alright? I really gotta risk my life just for this stupid tree. Come on. Okay, there's like a jitter spot over there. I'm gonna avoid that. Dystopian Chungus vibes. Yeah, so liminal, so dystopian. Remember that guy who was like, old Minecraft is really like dystopian and liminal. Like, it's really got these dystopian liminal vibes, man. They're like, okay, the problem with where I live is there's no frickin' trees right now. That I can easily get to. So I gotta like wander around. Okay, there's a good patch of woods over here that I don't gotta risk my life for. Good. Nostalgic slop. Yeah, nostalgic slop. Yeah. 1.0.0 is not just true vision. Yeah, I hate that you are objectively correct about that. I already had saplings. I just didn't remember I had saplings. Okay, well, whatever. I need some wood now anyway, so let's go get some. If I want cactus, there's cactus over there. Look, oh, look at that water. Mm-hmm. Glorious. Well, this may not be Notch's true vision, but this would be Notch's true vision if Notch were like good at like making Minecraft. What number is the floating world type? Default is 0. Man, look at those particles. Those particles are just like shoo, shoo, shoo. It's like a slow motion explosion in a movie, you know? Like the intense action, the climax, and then like something explodes. And it's in slow motion because I don't know, because something is happening and it needs to be in slow motion, you know? Hollywood. Be like slow-mo. Explosion. Where's my house? Where's my house? I think it's over here. There was a tree here this whole time. Okay. Yes, whoosh. Whoosh indeed. Whooshy, 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 whooshy. Just look at that. Look at the beautiful views here, man. Like, dude, I have... This is so refreshing after, like, playing what I normally play now for Recrafted, which is I'm just underground the whole time. Nothing to see. But this is just, like, it's like multi-million-dollar property right here. Like, you could build a shack, which I'm going to. I'm literally going to build a shack, and it's going to be, like, $1 million property. Look at this. Look at this place. It's glorious. I'm going to make this into a server. We're all going to play here. We're all going to build our houses all over these hills and stuff. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so awesome. It's going to be wholesome Chungus vibes, liminal. Anyway. So I'm going to start building my house and yakking about, let's see, what's on my list? Well, let's start from the bottom. My back. I hurt my back this week, guys. My back. I'm an old man and I hurt my back again. So I went back to the chiropractor. I stopped going to the chiropractor because that's kind of expensive to do. But the good news is that my wife and I have kind of gotten into a little bit of a better place financially. Like we've kind of figured out how to stop the credit card problem from continuing to grow. So we've kind of slowed the problem down at the very least, if not altogether stopped it. So we're in a better place there, so we're able to kind of able to think about. I'm gonna place like something to mark my entrance here. Okay. Ooh, that doesn't make it dark though. I don't want my entrance to be dark. I want it to be light. There we go. Okay. So that's probably gonna help. I went on Wednesday because that's when I hurt my back at work. I hurt my back at work. Let me tell you what I was doing when I hurt my back at work. Okay. Was I lifting something heavy? No. No, absolutely not. I was taping a box. There's no joke. I was taping a box. I was just leaned over, taping a box that was on a pallet. And that's when my back like had a bad spasm. And yeah. I'm old now, guys. I'm a boomer, okay? I don't understand the kids' memes anymore, and my back hurts, okay? That means I'm a boomer. Okay, that's what that means. Why is my skin... This must be rectified immediately. This is disgusting. What the frick was that for? Oh, it was the bad chunk, wasn't it? The bad chunk probably ruined it. Anywho, that was disgraceful. And Notch should be ashamed for being born. Okay, anywho. So I'm going to try to have like a little bit of space here. Like on the outside that I can walk around. So I'm not going to put this all the way to the edge. So yeah, I have a couple of blocks. I can just walk around. Yeah, that'll be nice. And if I want to expand my house, I can always just dig into the hill, basically. That's all I gotta do to make my house bigger. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Like, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's slightly annoying. How about I just bring this one in one more block? So that this thing is square the way I want it to be. Because I'm just OCD enough to be annoyed by that. Okay. I'm not like super OCD, but there's just enough within me. Or I could just I don't know. Because then on the outside it looks like... Yeah, hold on. I changed my mind. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to keep this where I just had it. You got some tortellini based. Keep this where I had it, and instead I'm going to push the wall in by 1 block. Boom. There we go. That will fix it. Of course, that means my my ladder has to move, but that's okay. You get your favorite pizza? Based. I need to stop saying based, okay? Like, everybody knows that like it's based. They get it. The people get it, okay? If it was my birthday, which it's not, I would... Ice cream cake. I like ice cream cake. Okay, that's what I do for my birthday. Every year on my birthday, if possible, I like to have ice cream cake. Because ice cream cake is the superior cake, objectively. Okay, hold on. There's iron. I'm getting it. Oh, look at this glorious iron. Yes. Glorious from heaven above. gonna fill that in with wood, I guess. Okay. Oh, I dropped a letter. That's why. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then look, pick block works. Yay. Not only does it works precisely as it's designed. Remember you showed on Discord, somebody was complaining about how pick block works in one of your mods for some reason. And I read the description of what he said, and it's like, that just sounds like pick block working how pick block work. What's the problem? On your birthday, you got nothing because I don't want to celebrate getting old. Oh, look, it's raining. But now my house is getting wet. Oh, this is... Oh, no. My house is getting wet. I have to do something about this immediately. This is terrible. Him. My house is getting wet. How tall does my house need to be? I don't know. I need glass. Because I'd like to have a glass roof. Since I'm living in a paradise world, I may as well have a glass roof. That'd make the most sense. I also have a glass roof and glass walls, too. I just have glass walls. So I'm going to go get some sand. That's the next thing I want to do. Raining in paradise. Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, thing I don't want to... Not to bring the mood down. This is the anniversary of my grandpa passing. I'm going to go visit my... Fair enough. Classic rain is very goofy, yes. Alright, so all the sand is over there, which means I have to pass through the danger chunk to get there, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's go pass through the danger chunk. Here we go. How exciting. Oh boy. Of course, the danger chunk has to be in a place where it's very harrowing to navigate. I don't know, floating islands are fun though, you know? Floating islands are a fun time. Alright, I think we made it through the danger chunk. I think we're good. You just found an empty void. I guess it's possible, if that's how the noise works. Kentucky Caveman was saying that's how it worked for him. Oh boy. So many danger chunks, what the heck? I'm gonna go over there. I would rather... I want to maintain my pristine view that I have at my house. So I'm going to find some sand that is not visible from my house. Like over here. Perfect. Alright. Now let's remember, children, okay? Anytime we dig sand, there's always the possibility... In a floating world, there's always the possibility that the sand is just directly over some massive... Oh my gosh, my brain. My brain. Okay. It's gotta remember things. Okay, we gotta remember what words are. Okay, I've been having real big trouble with the nouns lately this week. Like I always have trouble with nouns. Never adjectives, just nouns. Just nouns. Not verbs, just nouns. I swear to you, it's just nouns. I forget what things are called all the time. The void, the expanse, the whatever it is. Remember, yeah, be careful. Dig in the sand in a floating world, or you might disturb it and fall to your death. It says, I love floating islands. When I saw Sith did this, I'm like, I must add it. Yes. Yeah, this is a method mod indeed. Yeah. It says I will be making a beta Recrafted thing this summer too. Very cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, I'm probably gonna try to update my Alpha Recrafted world into beta Recrafted. It might be a little bit jank, but I think it'll work for the most part. But there's only a few things I'll probably have to clean up. Have to do a little cleanup, but it'll work, I think. Because neither one is like super out there in terms of what they add, so. Here. Okay, I think that should be enough glass. I just got to go make a furnace and acquire some coal. Beta Recrafted Sky Dimension. Beta Recrafted Sky Dimension is going to be awesome. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be super cool. Just a moment. And I'm back. Okay. Let's go back to my house. Where's my house? It's over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Okay. Through the danger chunk we go. We made it. We made it through the danger chunk, I think. Yes. Based. Awesome. Beautiful. Wonderful. Magical. Amazing. I actually got hurt in a paradise world. I'm such a noob. Such a noob. I'm gonna make my bean pole just a little bit taller so it's easier to see from the world around. Not my bean pole, my nerd pole. That's what it's called. There's my nerd pole. And I need a new spoon. Look at that. Alright. Nice tall nerd pole. I can see it from all around. Awesome. Okay. So now I just need to place a crafting table again. Make a furnace and find coal. I need to find coal. Or I can I make coal from... I think you can make charcoal. Hold on. Yes, major noob craft. Such a noob I am. Alright, let's go this way. Man, look at that. It's kind of scary. I'm not seeing a single hostile mob yet. Oh, look at that. What is going on there? Look at that. Just a wall. You'll try the vertical slabs. Okay, I will try the vertical slabs. I might even use them like on my wall or something in my house. Like decoration. I really haven't used the vertical slabs much yet. I've tested them out, that's about it. You found a void. Okay. In your world. Oh boy. Just have a massive hole. Alright, I would like the sapling, please. The sapling, please. Please. The sapling, thank you. Yeah, so besides my back hurting this week, and it is getting better. It has been getting better. It's been a bit stiff every morning, but it's been slowly getting better. I've gone from can't tie my own shoes to I can tie my own shoes, so that's good. So yeah, and yeah, I'll be going back to the chiropractor on a regular basis from now on to hopefully prevent this from happening more in the future. I've really gotta. I think I just might have a back that it just needs regular maintenance, like a car, you know. It's like get an oil change on your car. I'm gonna have to get, you know, go to the chiropractor regularly for my back. Otherwise, there's no. It's not gonna last, you know. Put too many miles on the thing when it was a mover. There's not enough maintenance. We found terrain. Yay. What's the next thing on my list? Let's just keep moving up the list. Okay, so here's just like a weird. This is kind of. I don't know if this thought works independently, but there's this thing I've noticed, like this pattern I've noticed of all the content creators that I like to watch, and not just like your big content creators who just make content and that's their whole job. I'm even talking people who have a job, but it never seems to be like the kind of job that I have. Like I just have like a semi-unskilled blue-collar job That's all I've ever had. Okay. Like, unless it's a content creator whose thing is like being a blue collar guy, like they're like I'm a cowboy and I talk about trucks, you know, or something. I don't know. Unless that's their thing, unless that's their vibe. Their vibe, I said the word vibe, I said the V word. But unless that's kind of their thing, how many content creators can you think of who have a job like that? Like, can you think of any major Minecraft content creators who are like a trucker or a warehouse worker? You know, anybody in the gaming space. Also, these guys, lately I've been watching a lot of digital minimalism type stuff. Things like dumb phones, trying to get off, you know, trying to get away from the algorithms and stuff. And a lot of those guys, like that, if they have a job, it's like, oh, I'm a school teacher, or I'm a filmmaker. I work in the film industry, or whatever it is. Yes, soybean. I'm not talking about you and me. Okay, you and me don't count because I don't know why we don't count, but for some reason we don't count. Okay. I'm saying it. You and me haven't gotten any plaques yet. Let's just say that, okay? In terms of content creators who have the 10K plaque or above, okay? Those guys. Like, how many of them work jobs like you or me, soybean? Seems like almost none of them do. Imagine if Ant Venom is just a carpenter. Pretty sure with the kind of views he gets, he doesn't have to work a day job if he doesn't want to. But, yeah. Or, like, some of the outdoor content creators I like. I don't know that many of them. But either that is their job, like the content, and, like, maybe they start their own business or something, you know. Or they just, you know, that they have, like, a white-collar job or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be a lot of blue-collar guys who are making the kind of content that I watch, you know. Oh no, there's no charcoal. No. Okay, I have to find coal. I can't believe I have to find coal. The indignity of having to wander around searching for coal. Can you imagine? There's some coal. Okay. There's some coal that I really don't want to have to take down to. There's some coal right there. That's just a very precarious spot. I think most of the coal I'm going to be able to see is going to be in a very precarious spot. Now, and my skin is gone again. What the? I think it's the danger chunk that's doing it. Yeah, it's the danger chunk every time. Every time I pass through the danger chunk, my skin disappears. Literally unplayable nonsense. So yeah, and that's just a weird disconnect for me because I like that content, and in a certain sense, I make content in the realm of content that I'm interested in, because what other content would I make? And yet, yeah, none of those guys seem to have my kind of job. Like, none of them that I can see, except guys that are on my level, you know, like friends of mine, literally, like soybean. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of danger chunks in the floaty worlds. I don't know why. What if I fall to my death? It'd be hilarious. Because of a danger jump, you know. I would not even be mad. I'm having so much fun, I don't even care. It's a game, you know? I don't know if it's because I'm turning 30 or what, but like, I finally reached this mindset with gaming. I'm starting to. Or I'm starting to care a lot less if I die in the game. Because it's like, who cares, you know? You just... If you enjoy the game, you get to keep doing it. I'm riding a pig on the Skylands base. I need to stop saying base. Why do I keep saying base? It sounds fun, is what I'm trying to say. That sounds awesome. Nice based. I don't know. I guess saying nice over and over is no different from saying based over and over. Base is just more meme-ish. That's the only difference. What'd you find? What did you find? Okay, I need to wander back toward my house. Not really getting anywhere doing this. I just really don't want to have to dig down to some sketchy spot trying to get coal, but that might be what it comes down to. Because I can't actually dig into the mountain until I have torches. Oh wait, here we go. Here's a spot. Can I find something? I'm going very carefully. Slowly and carefully. Toward the light. Steve Red Watson, welcome back to the stream. Why do we say welcome back to the stream? As if it's the same stream as last time. You know? I don't know. But either way, welcome back. Okay, I did not find what I was looking for in that direction. I'm looking for coal in a floaty McFloat world. And it's not going well. But thankfully it's a paradise world, so I have all the time I need. Yes, that is exactly what this is. And it's pretty cool. Where's my nerd pole? I don't know, it's over there somewhere. I recognize my homeland when I see it. Welcome, stream, to the back. Hello, stream. Welcome back to the Steve Red Watson. Yeah, we're hanging out in the floating world type. I'll show you my house in a minute. It's a really good spot. But I'm trying to make some glass so I can have a nice skylight in my house, which is over there, as the nerd pole, so I can see my house from anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but places. But I need coal first. And I can't just dig into the mountain to find coal because it'll be too dark because I don't have any torches. And you can't have torches without coal, so I have to find coal. But you can't find coal until you have torches because... See, this is what Minecraft does to us. Okay. Okay, so if there's surface iron up as high as this piece over here... Hold on, let me show you guys. If there's surface iron up that high, there should be surface coal up that high. So I should be able to find some coal. Without having to dig down in some precarious spot to get to it. Batman Part 2 is releasified. I know, could 2027 be a good year? I sure hope so. Oh, ha! Aha! Coal, glorious coal. We're saved. We're saved. We are saved, my dudes. Oh, glorious coal. How long have I longed to see thine visage. Okay, 7 coal. Not much, but it'll do. It'll get us started. It'll get us some torches so we can actually start digging for coal in the mountain. So let's just go home. Yeah. I could grab some cactus while I'm here, I suppose, but... What am I going to use cactus for? Let's just go back to the house. Okay, how do I get to the house exactly? The only way over there is through the danger chunk. The only way I know to get over there is through the danger chunk. So let's go around and get to the danger chunk. I think I see a way. Yeah, I think that'll connect. Okay. In terms of movies, if you're talking about movies, there's... No comment. No comment. No comment. None. No comment. You guys see it, right? You see it? See what I'm looking at? Y'all see it? Anywho. Hello, cute but adorable. Yeah, I had coal right there, dude. There's my house. There's coal. See it? The coal right there next to my house. Oh. Yes, that is how much of I spent, like almost half, like probably 20 minutes realistically, just seeking to acquire coal, and it was right there the whole time. Also, I have to relog because my skin is gone again. There we go, it's back. Okay. No charcoal. Yeah, there's no charcoal in this pot. No, don't do it, cow. No. Don't do it. You got so much to live for. No, no. No, no. Don't be like the sheep. I think he's actually not going to do it. I think we saved his life. We convinced him, guys. We convinced him not to do it. We convinced him there's reason to live. We saved a life here today, fellas. Amazing. It's a beautiful sight to see. He's still stuck down there forever. He can never get up. So actually, there really is genuinely no hope for him, but at least we prevented, you know, anywho, Sudoku. So yeah, we're good. Yes, it would be useless. Skyblock, but game break for any other world type. Well, not game back. The cows. The cows. Oh my goodness, method. Alright, we're gonna make some torches. Oh, look at that. Look at them torches. Alright, and we can also get some coal right here. Look at this coal. Look at it, look at it, look at it. I'm probably just gonna place grass here. Some dirt where the coal was. Yeah, let's place dirt. So it will become grass and it will look nice. Jim Carrey will show up playing guitar to save the cow. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I just lost a piece of coal. So sad. Can we get one like for the coal that we lost today, fellas? Oh, another piece of coal that... Nah, I can get it. Actually, no, because I don't know if that... It's hard to see. I think this gravel is safe. Whew. That was scary nonetheless. Okay, let's put this. Let's just cover this up. We'll place actual stone there. I'll cook some stone here. Yeah, I'll just cook some stone right now. Piece of coal, 2 pieces of coal, and some stone. Cook a quarter stack of stone real quick. I should make a chest. It's almost time. It's almost time to have a chest in here. Beautiful. All right. Where do I want a chest? Here, just wherever it goes. But yeah, speaking of what I mentioned a little while ago, the digital minimalism thing. So I've been trying to not use my phone as much, and I think I mentioned that last week, perhaps. I don't know. But what I've started doing is when I get home from work, I just put my phone in the closet where we keep our shoes, and that's where my phone lives when I'm at home. And it just stays in there until the next morning when I go to work, basically, or if we go anywhere, I grab my phone. What I really want to do is get a quote-unquote dumb phone. There's a problem though. There's the dumb phone market is kind of what's the word? Jank right now, I guess I could say. It's a little bit jank right now. You basically have 2 kinds of dumb phones. You have dumb phones that are intentionally dumb phones. Okay, they're like, oh, you want to stop using your smartphone and stop being addicted to the internet. Amazing. Here's a dumb phone. It only costs $300 or $500 or something stupid like that. You know? Or alternative B is, here's a phone that's dumb just because it's a cheap piece of crap. And, you know, made by a cheap piece of crap company. And it's totally trash. Hold on. I was gonna place dirt here, I forgot. It's absolute gutter trash. And also it probably runs some crappy version of Android, so technically you still have a wannabe smartphone anyway that has a browser and all the same apps. Sort of. So it's kind of a weird thing. Like, just, it's hard to find the right balance in all that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna place dirt, and I gotta just a little bit more smooth stone, I guess. We really need it now. Okay, it's time to start cooking the sand. I would like to have a second furnace, actually. Cook this sand a little bit faster. So yeah, my dream phone, my dream dumb phone right now is the, how do I say it? It's a long name. The Sunbeam F1 Horizon Pro Aspen. Yes, that is the full name of the phone. So it's a company called Sunbeam. They made a line of phones called F1 that were designed to be dumb phones that like do useful things, like have GPS and Bluetooth for your music and whatnot. But like no web browser, no YouTube, Instagram, any of that nonsense. And their first iteration was, you know, it wasn't that great. So they made it worked, but it was the hardware wasn't very good. So they improved upon the hardware and came up with the F1 Horizon. So now there's the Sunbeam F1 Horizon. And the Sunbeam F1 Horizon phones, you can get a regular one or a Pro one. And the Pro one is just... it's like even better hardware, basically. That's pretty much the only difference. The hardware is even better than the F1 Horizon. And then of those, there's like 12 different varieties each. And it's just specifically based on precisely what features you want the phone to have versus what you don't want the phone to have. And so there's the F1 Horizon Bluebird, which basically has everything that I would want it to have, or the Aspen, the Pro Aspen, which is the corresponding Pro version. And yeah, it's a flip phone that you can use GPS and maybe email if you want that option. I don't think I would. It's kind of no point. I forget, does Classic Rain go through glass? Because if I'm going to glass off the roof and then the stuff is just going to go through it, I don't know. Okay, hold on. The count. Jim Carrey. The week after next week, in fact, 10 days in Portugal. Can't wait to get abducted by Steve and be forced to work. Oh, please stop. What if someone calls me while I'm at home? Well, either A, my ringer's on and I'll hear it ringing in the closet. It's not like the closet is like buried behind anything. It's just I can hear the thing ringing. Or B, worst case scenario, I guess I don't receive their call. Oh well. Such is life. Welcome to the 18th century or something. When you see a skinny dude, that is me, but I will be prepared. What? I'll be pieces of paper and Java code in them that will lead to a huge ass mousetrap. What are you talking about? This is that won't work. I hate Java. Oh, that's right, Portugal. Meth is going to Portugal. Yeah, that's right. Meth is going to Portugal, and Steve Red Watson is going to find Method and capture him and force him to make mods. In fact, I think that's already happened. I think he's already been captured and forced to make mods. Now that I think about it. Okay, I need to make something like a mine or something into this mountain. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here for a mine. Is that? Yeah, but in the vein of digital minimalism. Well, there goes a chicken. There goes a chicken. There goes a chicken. Were you about to fly to your death? Yes, I'm being forced by Soybean against my will to make this shitty mod called Alpha Recrafted because he was too dumb to make it himself. No offense. Look at this chicken. He's like he's playing a game of chicken with me, dude. He's like daring me. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Like standing like right on the edge. Anyhow. Okay. Mining. How am I gonna do mining in this world? That's the thing I gotta figure out. I'm just gonna... No, this is alpha reshafted, so we're just gonna make some shafts, okay? Yes, it does. You know what else sounds a little bit wrong? Okay, there's this video streaming website called Vidly, right? And it's kind of like YouTube was like 2006. That's explicitly what it's designed to be. But their tagline is trying to be like the old YouTube tagline, which was broadcast yourself, right? Way back in the day, YouTube was broadcast yourself, because that's what you were doing. You were taking your own personality, your own creativity, and making videos about it, putting it on the internet like you were your own little TV station, basically. Vidly made a twist on that, and their tagline is display yourself, because they can't have the same tagline because there'd be copyright issues. So their tagline is display yourself. The problem with that one is that it sounds like an unfortunate euphemism in the English language. And since I don't know who the founders of Vidly are, I don't even know if they're aware of this. But like if you were reading the news and you saw like a headline or whatever that said, you know, local man arrested for displaying himself in the park, you would know what that means. Okay. You would know exactly why he was arrested. Yeah, it just sounds a bit wrong. It just sounds a bit wrong. Alright. I'm probably never going to have diamonds in this world because how do you find diamonds in a floating world? Like, mining is already going to be so jank, just to begin with. So how am I going to do my mine? I don't know. The stripe lands? Oh, wow. Did not make a square like I thought it would. How come that did not work? I genuinely don't understand. Oh, that's why. Durr. Okay, so if I want that to work, it needs to be... Yeah, okay, it needed to be right there in order for that to work. Huh. Because I want to make it like... I have to think three-dimensionally, you know? Or at least two-dimensionally. Still, does your family know you expose yourself on the internet like this? Anyway, oh my gosh. So it would have, yeah, it'd be like if it was starting from here, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So actually, it needs to go like this. And I guess I'll fill in that with cobble. I'm like designing a new mine. I don't know if it's gonna work. Method's just like, ah. Oh boy. Okay. So now I just close this up. Trying to design a mine that's gonna work really well in under these particular conditions. So then I guess I just then what? What do I do now? I'm like adapting my normal mine design to try to work in this kind of an environment. I don't know how well this is gonna go. I don't know if am I digging too much? Do I not need to dig that much? Is it just enough to just do this and that? Maybe? I don't know, honestly. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out this mine design here. Oh, crud. There's grass. Look at this. Look at this. Ugh, right on the other side of my house. Grass. That's the trouble with living in the floating world. Float lands. The sky lands. Whatever you want to call it. There's some coal. There's some iron. It's working. It's working. My strategy is working, sort of. Wait, no, not there. There. That's where I wanted it to be. Yeah. And then also here, I guess? I don't... Okay. And dig all this. Anyway, as I was trying to say like minutes ago, I'm struggling to play the game and talk about whatever things I'm talking about. In the vein of digital minimalism, I've actually started a website, which sounds like the opposite of digital minimalism on paper. But it's really about escaping the, here's a new word, the attention economy, as it's called. Which is just all the apps and all the algorithms and stuff that are designed to make money off of you by destroying your attention span and your will to live. And just so they can sell you, not sell you, but like show you a bunch of ads, basically. Well, sell you. Yeah, that's the exact right term, because you are the product and the service at that point. You are the thing being sold between different companies. You and your data. Where's my spoon? I don't have a spoon right now. Need to make a spoon. I'm gonna go make a spoon. Hold on. I'll even make an iron spoon because I'm just rolling in dough right now. Look at all this. Here. Look at all my resources, man. It's wild how much resources I got. Alright, so now dig in here. I think my design needs to change. I think my squares need to be one block wider in order to be as efficient as possible in my digging. Yeah, because basically there's 2 blocks here I can see on both sides, and there's 2 blocks here I can see on both sides, but then there's 1 block here I can see on both sides. So I need to... the squares need to be bigger, basically. Squares are the wrong size as of right now. So where does the mountain go from here? Let me try to look outside. Yes, it doesn't go very far over there, but it seems to go pretty far off in this direction. Well, sorta. It goes pretty far over there, yeah. So if I just keep digging squares off in that direction, I should get somewhere in life. That's the idea. I have a chest with resources in it. Wow. We're playing Minecraft now, guys. Hold on, I was gonna do something here. Hold on, I was gonna put like... actually, no. Hold on. Put that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do anything with logs right now. Let me just craft this into stuff for now. Yeah, so I started a website, guys, because I've decided I don't want to... In the past, on both my main channel, Steelcat, and my other channel, it used to be called The Real Steelcat. Now it's Missing Trails. But I used to try things like I tried to have a Twitter account, and I tried to have Reddit. Reddit sucks, by the way. I tried to have an Instagram account, a Facebook account, all this other nonsense. And you know what? I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do any of that nonsense anymore. I'm just gonna have a wholesome vibes Chungus liminal personal website, like from the 90s or early 2000s. Those kind of vibes, you know. And that's gonna be my quote-unquote social media presence, I guess. It's gonna be my thing from now on. Oh dear. Should close this up somehow. I don't have any smooth stone. Yes, wholesome indeed. Good morning, Warrior Alex. Welcome to the stream. I remembered something. Dialco read my comment during his last stream. Said his in-depth plus videos mentioned by you and method during your stream. Oh, interesting. Dialco's making an in-depth plus video. Apparently Dialco doesn't like the mod. Wholesome. A personal blog. Yeah, the website might have like bloggy stuff on it. If you want to see it, there's not much to see yet. I'm literally just learning HTML. Never touched coding in my life. But and I'm out of I need to cook more glass. Hold on. So I'm just beginning learning to code. Just now in my life. So let's see here. I think I will want to have logs. I'm trying to think about how to design this, and I think I'm seeing something in my mind that could work, maybe, and hopefully not look terrible. We'll see. So you bought a website a few months ago, planning to start a personal blog, Java Games website. Kind of like my blog is hosted on the Legacy Plus website. My website is on NeoCities, hosted on NeoCities. It's free with limitations, but it's free. There's a paid version too, $5 a month, that gives you just more space. For me, for what I'm doing, especially someone brand new to this stuff, I don't need any of that really. I'm gonna do tutorials for different topics. Okay. But yeah, so I'm starting to get into like the indie web, they call it. Basically the web that's not on the Google or the Meta or any of those, you know, the big Silicon Valley mega corporation websites. Yalco made a post saying he has 18 hours of MTED Plus to edit. Oh. 18 hours. That's crazy. 18 hours of MTED Plus footage. How does he have... See, I was talking about like people not the jobs YouTubers have a minute ago, and now I'm like, and then there's some YouTubers who are just chronically unemployed. Like they just have, like, even if they, whether or not it would seem they have enough ad revenue to live off of, they just don't have a job. And it's like, how do you just not have a job? But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go digging some more. So I think I figured out I need the 9x9 squares. So if I go over here, I'm gonna start making the 9x9 squares from right here. This is my starting point. Probably just gonna dig all that out and have this be like a big storage area later. 9x9 squares, let's go. Yeah, 18 hours of footage is insane, dude. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever recorded 18 hours of footage. I don't think I've ever recorded 9 hours of footage. Like, there's probably been videos where I played for 9 hours and recorded, like, a couple hours within those 9 hours. But never have I recorded just straight up 9 hours. I don't even know if I could store 18 hours of footage. I don't even know if I have the capacity to store that much. Method says you said use. Yeah, NeoCities is neat. It's really neat. And you've been coding for a long time, so it's probably an easier start for you. But for anybody else, there's like right on the website, there's a super easy beginner's tutorial for HTML, and then once you get into your dashboard and all that, there's links to bigger, better, badder tutorials, so you can start learning more. So I'm in the process of learning more from the HTML dog tutorial. There's a website called HTML dog, and it's got a good tutorial for more stuff. I'm gonna mark this so I don't forget where this is. This is the beginning of the 9x9 squares. Did I not count this one correctly? Oh, I did. It's just like the lighting was throwing me off. Okay, so Welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Just woke up. Mr. No Bullshit One. Okay. No bullshit. Okay. Is his name? I bought mine from Database, a German-based provider. Chose them since get quite a good specs. 2.5 euros. According to the U.S. options. Steve Red Watson says, being a YouTuber not have stuff like health insurance sounds a bit risky to me. Yeah. I mean, having health insurance is risky too. You know, because my health insurance costs like $500 a month. Out of my paycheck. Every single month. Month after month. Without end. It's horrible. It truly is. Dare I say it's immoral, but you know. I guess that makes me a commie, you know? Oh my gosh. The skin thing is driving me nuts. The skins just keep disappearing in the floatlands. This doesn't happen on my normal world, by the way. Just here in the floatlands. Do I have more coal? Let me grab some of this. Okay. We've got some torches to work with. Let's go over here. And actually, since I'm going to be doing my mining from here, let me just start making like a diagonal path back to my normal spot here. But since I have to dig this out anyway, maybe I'll put like a wheat farm in here or something. I just realized this music has been playing for a while, and it's been quite nice. I haven't even noticed it. That's how nice it's been. Yeah, NeoCities is kind of neat. If any of you guys make a NeoCities website, let me know. I might link your website on my site. Just be like, hey, I've got friends who have websites too, and here's a link to theirs. And if you want, you can link to mine. People do that thing. It really is like... Again, it's named after the old GeoCities. I don't know if I mentioned that. It may be quite obvious. But, yeah, so it's supposed to be like a revival of old school websites, basically. Yeah, but my website is linked in the description. Right now, I've got it... I'm calling it like version 0.0.2. So like every time I learn new stuff and add more stuff to it, I'll kind of update the version. It'll become 0.1, I think, once I move on to the intermediate tutorials. Right now I'm still working through the beginner tutorials. So I haven't even started learning any of the CSS stuff. So it really is just text on a page for the most part at the moment. What did you find at the end of the Stripe Lands? Anything interesting? It's March. St. Patrick's Day is coming. Maybe you found the pot of gold. Something magical, maybe? Yeah, I think social media has been a terrible thing for the human race. I think it seemed like a good idea in 2005. It's like, oh, you can keep in touch with your friends from high school. Wow, amazing, you know? And then it has just become this, basically a way for companies to steal your ability to use your own brain. And use the resulting, like, destruction of your attention to sell you stuff and make money off of you. It's like the Matrix, okay? The Matrix was a metaphor for this crap. I need to do a bit more mining in my actual thing over here. So this should be about as efficient as I can make this particular style of mine. I call this a steel square mine. It's an adaptation of this mine that Ant Venom made a video about one time. The only stuff I'm not seeing in this mine is these blocks right here. I'm not seeing these, but that's normal to the Ant Venom mine anyway. So you're not going to see every block surface, but you're going to see the most efficient number of block surfaces, I guess, which might not be actually the right idea, given where I'm located here. It might actually be better do it like here, like every other block. No, I don't. Warrior says, I still think social media should be banned to everyone under 18. It's way too many non-adults in various ways. I agree. It hurts adults in various ways. But on the other hand, what about the poor children we can exploit for money? Microsoft needs money too. On the other hand, I can also see it being like, well, every time they do that, that means they have to do age verification, which means they have to take your ID, which nobody really wants that. Clearly, nobody wants that. My skin is gonna get... I'm gonna kill Notch. 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 Can't believe Notch made the worst game that any human has ever made. Unfreaking believable, dude. Notch should be ashamed of his own existence. Absolutely ashamed. I was gonna make another pickaxe, that's right. I'm running low on resources. Concerned. Big Red Watson says, no XP bar and orbs for not available. I don't understand. Yeah, I've never done any coding, but well, okay. I mean, back in like 2015, I did like some free Khan Academy JavaScript course one time, and that's like all the coding I've ever done in my life up until 2 days ago when I started working on this website learning HTML. Method said this maybe it says this game kind of mid, not gonna lie. Method says this mod kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. Someone think about the Discord profile borders the children can buy. Microsoft's love children. Haven't you seen the pictures of Bill Gates? Oh boy. Alright. And there's my screen. Calm me down, 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 calm me down. Look, did you see my freaking pickaxe? Oh my gosh, this is horrible, and I hate this. I hate this game, I hate this mod, I hate everything about it. This is literally the worst video gaming experience I've ever had in my life, okay? Actual gutter trash. I can't believe people play this unironically, okay? This entire stream has been a meme, okay? I am playing this for the lulz, okay? Take nothing you see here seriously. This is a bunch of bullcrap, okay? You need beta recrafted, yes. You don't know how to fix that bug, Alpha sucks. I know. I know Alpha sucks. Notch is a terrible person, okay? Okay, I'm finally on board with the idea that Notch is a terrible person. Not because he made some mean tweet, you know, 11 years ago that some people can't seem to get over. But because he made this crap. And my skin keeps disappearing. And he's a horrible person because he didn't fix that. And he needs to... We need to find where Notch is. We need to kidnap him. We need to kidnap... By the way, just for legal purposes, this is a joke. Okay, we need to find Notch. We need to kidnap Notch. Then force him to fix his game. Specifically this one. Like, hey, remember this bug? This bug right here? The one that's making my skin go away? Yeah, fix it now. Or you'll never get to go back to your gamer den ever again. This mod is so 2025. And it says, I've been on board with that too, not because of the stupid tweets, don't be special, but because he's such a good. He made this game by mistake, I swear. This entire game, he was just drunk. He didn't even know what he was doing. Just complete and total drunk coding the entire way. Didn't even know what wasn't even cognizant of what was going on. Okay, finally some more iron, but I could still use some more coal, please. But this says I've been dealing with his ass code for over 3 years. Method should look into profiling algorithms that can accurately identify the person playing the game so he can sell that data to advertising companies so that the mods are self-sustained. Wow. Yes, Steve, he drunk ripped off Infinite Miner. Alex says, just put a few in-game ads and he'll be making buck. Yes, yes, Method. You too could be a scummy millionaire. We need the Steve Co. supply crate. Totally legit and legal. It is legit. Totally legit and legal. There's absolutely nothing illegal about, like, effectively stealing people's personal data. Oh, but they signed the EULA. Yeah, the EULA is 92 pages of barely readable text. Written in such a way as to be intentionally obtuse. So that nobody knows what the heck it even means. But again, all this nonsense, like, I'm finally convinced, like, I'm to get off social media for real. And like I said, I might get a dumb phone. The only thing I might miss is having YouTube on the go, because it's very handy to just, oh, I want to listen to some music at work. Boom, just pull it up on YouTube. What? Or like listen to podcasts or whatever. That's the one thing that the Sunbeam phones don't have. They don't have any podcast capabilities unless you like find one and download it as an MP3 and put it on there, which is quite a hassle. But in terms of just music, like, it would be no problem for me because I've already got a lot of the music that I like in MP3 form. So I could just take it from my computer to that. and have a lot of music to listen to on the go, no problem. Oh, the other thing that Sunbeam phones can do, which is pretty nifty, they can do hotspot, which is pretty crazy. Like, of all things, hotspot. So, like, maybe you don't have your smartphone, but maybe, like, your girlfriend does, your wife does, whoever, your buddy, your traveling companion, whoever it may be. And Viola, you can just turn that on and use it that way. I love the Steve Co. supply crate was a joke in 2011. I didn't think it would tell the future. Think about how much ad revenue these crazy version-addicted children can generate for you methods. Steve says I had a problem with my phone and bought $100 new one because I don't care that much. Still haven't installed social media. Yeah, I'm still debating getting a cheapo flip phone. I could just get a cheapo flip phone. Just to try it out. I think the only major feature that the cheapo flip phones... Well, it depends on what kind of... Because there's two kinds of cheapo flip phones. There's cheapo flip phones with Android, and there's cheapo flip phones that are just cheapo flip phones. So the cheapo flip phones with Android can do pretty much anything a normal Android phone can do, just way suckier. Oh, good, it's raining. This is the perfect opportunity to find out if rain goes through glass, because I forget, and I need to remember. It's been a while, and I don't care or miss it at all. Some might think that is edgy and hipster like. I think, yeah, it's not. It's really not. It's just like, it's like being a normal human being. Like, social media is such an aberration. Okay, I'm going to... Where am I going to place this? How about right here? Yeah. There seems to be no rain. Okay, this is working, I think. Oh, yeah, it's been getting wet inside my house, so I'm trying to fix that problem here. Gonna have to get the shop back out before long, you know? Who am I kidding? I don't even own a shop vac. What am I talking about? My parents do. They have one in their garage. Yeah, good. Yeah, no rain over here. Nice. Yay, look at that. No rain inside the house, but there's rain out there. And it's all pretty. I got glorious views through the glass. The very, very textured glass that I can barely see through because the glass texture is very glassy. Well, for the most part, I can see my beautiful view. No problem. Yeah, that looks alright for now. This house is going to need some work if I'm going to be here, like, long term. I don't know if I will, but... kind of just experimenting with this world for now. Let's go up on the surface and see how it looks like from the outside. Oh, my house needs, like, a door so I can go outside the front of the house. And just be out here if I want to. Yes, my house needs an actual door. Okay. Classic. The perfect Minecraft. Yes, the perfect Minecraft window. Absolutely no need for improvement whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I don't know, here I guess. Just pick a place, put a door. Don't overthink it. There we go, a door. Look at that. I have a door now. Yay. I can go outside if I want to, for whatever reason. See this beautiful world. Indeed. So beautiful. Dude, I couldn't have made this house better if I tried. Just look at it. It's perfect. It's a flawless house, clearly. And now I have more nonsense to dig. continue trying to find some iron. Okay, so there's some gold right there, but it's just hanging over the void, which kind of sucks. I mean, I can't really get to it. See, Red says, I seriously kind of miss people building with no pressure. Oh yeah, the stuff on YouTube these days, people are like, look at my amazing build. It took me 72 hours. It has over 9,000 blocks. Like, bruh. I have a job. I'm employed, okay? I work for the man. I don't have the time, the money, the energy to do what you're doing. Please, just let me build my wood and glass shack in peace, okay? I'm perfectly happy. Alright, yeah, I need more coal. My skin noise. It's annoying. Alright, let's just, this is my castle is so basic and small, and it took me 2 months to build it because I play once a week. Look at my amazing build. It took me a year. It's like 7 buildings, and they all look like I made them 15 years ago. No. Your builds look pretty good. Your builds look really like, especially that train station. That train station, V2.0, obviously, looks amazing. I could just jump. I could do it. Like, there's literally nothing stopping me. There's no reason that I can't just jump right off the edge. If I wanted to, you know, I totally could. You know, it's a free world. You know, I have free will. Yeah, they can go broadcast themselves. Long live N triple SMP. Yes. The greatest SMP that sort of was. I'm not going to say it never was, but I'm not going to say it was either. It sort of was. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Imp plus SMP this fall. Yeah, in my dreams. Like, that'll ever happen. Oh man, I gotta cook some more iron. And I'm still low on coal. I think that's gonna be a problem for a while in this world. Eventually, I will build up a surplus of resources. It's just gonna take time. Anyway, what time is it in real life? Almost 10:30, wow. Gonna end the stream pretty soon. The 1.1 will be the multiplayer update. I should pay more attention. I should pay attention. When's the multiplayer update for Alpha Recrafted? The greatest mod of all time. I know that the answer is never. I just wanna have this moment to imagine that it could be anything else. The current plan is to finish the code base by the summer, do beta Recrafted during the summer, start with B1.1, player update in the fall. It's almost lunchtime, BRB. I want to have some lunch. After Recrafted isn't getting well, player. Oh, the painful truth, the sorrowful truth. It hurts. It hurts to know the truth sometimes, you know. That's what attention economy gets you. What does it get me? I don't understand. Did I miss something? Ha! Coal. Beautiful, glorious coal. Here we go. I do too, Anthem. I always will. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It was a special, very special thing that I got to do. That was the heyday of the Steel Cat channel. Method told you to pay more attention. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it, I get it. So, yeah. Oh, there goes the torch that I placed. Hold on. There we go. Cool. When will mine test, noob? Maybe next year. I don't know, man. You may as well ask, when will you ever have time to make a video? The answer is, I don't know. Not know if or when or how we'll ever make the next mine test noob episode. I know that the people have been clamoring for it. The fans have been writing letters, emails, they've been leaving voice messages. The fans want to know when's the next mine test noob video, but there's no news, man. It's a dead series, just like my dead channel. The Steel Cat channel is officially dead, guys. Sorry. I hate to break it to you, but it's the truth. What can I say? Dead channel. Alright, where are we at with this music? Can we, like, move to something else, please? No. 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 Oh, come on. Alright, we're going to end the stream with this. Here we go. Oh, yeah. The stream will continue for another 15 to 20 minutes at most. But we're going to end with this heckin' chill vibes, Shungus, wholesome music. Just kidding, it's called lo-fi, kids. Okay. Alright, 9 blocks this way. And let me guess. No. No. Well. And mining in the Skylands sucks. There's just no two ways about it. It sucks. Man. This just sucks. Mining in the Skylands is a horrible experience. Okay, so now we need to... Whoa. What I need to do is to go down somehow without getting myself killed. This is like a retrowave remix of Green Hill Zone. Basically, that's what this is. Can I have like a ladder? Wait, that's not even gonna work. How the heck am I gonna do three-dimensional mining? Because, like, where would I put the ladder? I know. Hold on. I figured it out. Keep that there. Put this right here. Yeah, it's a good remix, yeah. Oh. Hold on. I need to craft ladders. As I have a bunch of cobblestone I can start storing. Because I love storing cobblestone. That's my top 10 favorite things to do in Minecraft. Store cobblestone. Store massive amounts of cobblestone I don't want, don't need, have no use for. There's finally some mobs around, some hostile mobs. Where are they? They gotta be below my feet. It's the only place they can be. What am I... Did I forget how to make ladders? Briefly, yes I did. Okay. Three-dimensional mining. Let us continue. And I can go in all directions, basically, right? Yeah. I just gotta put a ladder right here. That's all I need, just one ladder. Cool. Now I can go 9 blocks in this direction, 9 blocks in the other direction. I did it, guys. I figured out three-dimensional mining. That's what you have to do to mine in the Skylands. You have to make three-dimensional strip mines. You have to think in a whole new way. Yeah, this is actually... There's one that I played before. It's called Sonic and Chill. It's actually one of your personal favorites method. It's like that super jazzy one. Like, kind of like retro wave jazz. You probably can't think of it right now, but people have liked it before. And this is the second album of that. Basically, this is the sequel. Welcome back, Soybean. Soybean, I figured out three-dimensional mining. I've unlocked the secret. I used my big brain. Okay. We are 3D miners now. I found some coal, I think, so that's cool. I need more iron though. I have one iron pickaxe. 3D mining, dude. 3D strip mining. So basically, it just has to be like these square strip mines, okay? And then in order to ladder down, because the square strip mines have four-way intersections, you can't ladder down at the intersection, so just ladder down right next to the intersection like this, and then just continue making intersections. It's like jazzy retro wave something. Just look up, what was it called again? Sonic and Chill. This one is called Sonic and Chill 2 Future Funk and 90s House Mix. It's on a channel called, what's the name of the channel? Game Chops. So Sonic and Chill Game Chops, and you'll find the first one and the second one. Is there any iron, please? Iron. What even is this? I don't know. No. No. Oh, dang it, man. I have to be careful as I make these quote-unquote 3D strip mines, because it could be easy to get lost after a while. I wonder if it's possible to put music on my website. Just like background music that plays. I don't know, that could be annoying, but I know I've been on, I've been on websites that just have background music playing. Because I think that's a thing, but I don't really remember. Okay, let's go back to the source here. Yeah. And start. Oh, of course, gravel. All gravel ever does is get in the way. Imagining a guy by the fireplace pulling Sonic the Hedgehog jazz out of his vinyl collection. No way he wouldn't score the girl. Yes. Yes, that is like... Yeah, because I can put various kinds of files up on my website. Basically what you do on NeoCities is you just upload files to your dashboard thingy, and then you can... They're in a directory now, and you can reference them. That's how I got, like, the GIFs that I have on there. Stuff. Sonic. No, it's Shadow's the Hedgehog, right? Shadow the Hedgehog, because he's so edgy and cool. He's got a gun. Yeah. Which in the movie they made like a laser gun because of course, you know, it's what they do in all these kind of movies. You got to keep it, you know, ESRB, not ESRB, whoever it is that does the ratings. ESRB is video games, right? So you got to keep those ratings within a certain criteria. You know. All right, let's get this gold. Even though it does us, like, no good in life. But at least we have it, I guess. No good in life right now. Like, it's useful to have in general. For all those silk tools. But right now, I just need the iron. Spyro has machine guns in the OG game. And they remake them to sound like... They made them Splatoon guns. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, for some reason, back in the 90s and early 2000s, video games and kids' movies could have just straight up guns if they wanted to. Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe just video games, because I can even remember, like, if you watch, like, the 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon, when there's guns, they make them, like laser bullets instead of real bullets. Like, they can never have real bullets. It's always got to be laser bullets. Which, I don't get how that makes it, like, different. Because, like, it's still implied that this is supposed to be able to kill you. Otherwise, it wouldn't be dangerous. So how is that any different? How is that safer for the children somehow? I don't get it. Gotta make a new spoon. And the animation is all buggy. I hate this game, dude. Why are the Skylands so jank? I wonder if the log has any interesting things to say. Let me see the log. Hold on. Edit instance. Oh, the log. It's reinserting player over and over. Okay. So the player has to be reinserted over and over and over. This is why Notch didn't add this world type. Yeah, he was too lazy to fix it. The final level of the Spyro game is literally Rambo Green Beret. For you. Spider-Man 1994 was also like that. It took me a while to realize he never punched anybody. Oh, the 90s Spider-Man cartoon? He never punched anybody the whole time? That's crazy. Versus the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Who just beating the crap out of people, getting the crap beat out of himself. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. I need the iron. Where is the stinking iron? I have to go back to stone tools. I'm gonna be so sad. And there's surface iron in places that I could have gotten earlier. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that fight was pretty brutal. Relatively speaking, you know, for movie fights, I guess. They are a little cheesy, a little corny, but they are peak Spider-Man movies. They are the peak Spider-Man movies. Like, nothing made sense comes close, in my opinion. Of course, the third one is just a wild ride. Yes, J.J. Jameson. Yeah, the first two are awesome. The third one is just like, it's so bad it's good kind of deal. And it's not even that bad per se. It's just the ways in which it is bad are still entertaining. So it's just, it kind of gets a pass. And that movie just has too much going on too. It's a very cluttered movie compared to the first two. No. No. I actually have to go back to stone tools right now, guys. The indignity of it all. Okay, how do I get back to the surface? I need to make a system for marking how to get back to... I don't know. Yeah, I need to make a system for marking my way back to the ladder. They want 3 villains. Sam Raimi only wanted 6. So they just wanted to add a bunch of villains. And the studio was like, no, you gotta put more stuff. You gotta have more. Alright, yeah, I guess this is what we're doing. We're actually going back to frickin' stone tools right now because I can't find the stinking iron. This sucks being in the Floatlands, but it's 10:45, guys. It's about time for me to end this stream. It really is. As much fun as I'm having right now, it's about time for me to end this stream. So, wow. Unplayable garbage. Literal gutter trash. Kitchen sink. Garbage belongs in a fire. Just in a... If you're gonna make a bonfire to burn a bunch of trash, this mod and this entire version of the game, just alpha in general, just put the whole thing in the trash, burn it, never play it again. Okay, so we're gonna here we go. We're gonna see my actual scale. Oh wow, amazing. Look at this crap. Okay, this is the kind of game that you bought and played for like hundreds and hundreds of hours of your life, thousands of hours of your life in this game, and this is what happens when you log in. Okay, gutter trash. Anywho, with that, my dudes, I want to thank you very much for watching this episode. For coming to the stream of Alpha Recrafted and enjoying the Skylands with me. Wow. If you enjoyed it, I hope you'll hit that like button, maybe even that subscribe button. That'd be pretty darn cool, if you ask me. You can't see my face. And if you really enjoy what I'm doing on this channel, there's also a Patreon link in the description if you want to look at it at your own discretion. That's a pretty flower right there. Look at that. Yeah. And also, yeah, like I said, I have a new website. It's barely a website right now. It's just like v0.0.2, literally. But if you feel like it, you can go read the few bits of text that are currently there and observe at least 2 GIFs. So there you go. There's that. But I will be working on that. That's kind of like my new hobby for the moment. I don't know if it's... My hobbies are unpredictable. Sometimes a hobby will last for years, like Minecraft. And sometimes it's just another ADHD hobby that lasts for 2 weeks and then dies. So we'll see what happens here. But at any rate, thanks for stopping by the stream. And thanks for watching later on. And I look forward to seeing you next time. This has been SealCat. And I'm out.